Namaste. In this video, I will talk about the basics of Remnant from the Ashes, and I will provide all the resources which you need to conquer this game. Now, you can do everything on your own, but I think that as a new player who is very new to Souls type of game, this is my first Souls type of game, so I was also new to the mechanics and everything. So I thought that making such a video will help others also of all the things that I have known, got to know of this game. And if there are any spoilers, my humble apologies in advance, because I'll try to cover the everything which I think is necessary. So if there are any spoilers, just pardon me for that. And this video is completely unscripted, and I'll go with the flow. So if I leave anything out, you can put it in the comments, and I will try to answer that or pin the helpful comments. And so let's get started. Okay, so when you start the game, you see there is this select character screen. Okay, you can create character, and when you create the character, you get the body type, type of head, hairstyle, facial hair, and color, all these things. Now here, they are the difficulty. First of all, you'll know the game mode. This is standard game mode. Standard game mode means that the normal game mode. And hardcore. In hardcore, you have only one life. You have to complete the entire campaign in one life. If you're dead, your character is dead, absolutely gone. You won't be able to play that. So hardcore is for that. It is meant for experienced players, or if you're new, you can start. Everything is possible, and you can challenge yourself. But hardcore is meant for experienced players who know what they are doing in the game, because once your character is dead, it is dead. Nothing can save it apart from the save cheese file method. Okay, so you start the game standard, then difficulty. Now normal difficulty is good for those players who are new to Soulsborne genre. I was completely new to this genre, so I started on normal. On normal also, there is advantage that you can learn every boss, because bosses are tough in this game. And as a solo normal player, game will be easy for you. It won't be that difficult. If you're playing with a party of 3, then it may be difficult on normal, but otherwise normal is good difficulty to start. If you want a challenge plus you want to learn the game, hard difficulty is also good. Now nightmare is meant for people who know what they're doing. Now there are two difficulties, the nightmare and the last apocalypse. Okay, so nightmare and apocalypse, if you are a new player, you can definitely do it. Everything is doable. But nightmare and apocalypse are difficulties meant for grinded characters who know, who have everything, players who know experience of this game. They know what to do, how, which enemy does what, how to tackle a boss. So it is meant for experienced players of this game, but as a new player also you can do. It will be really, apocalypse is extremely hard if you are a new player. If you are a grinded character, then it will be hard, but you will know how to deal with it, because in apocalypse any enemy can two-shot you. A grinded character can get two shot, and normal character who is not been grinded will get one shot. Everything will kill you very easily, very easily. You won't even get time to heal. So apocalypse and nightmare is meant for old experienced players, but as a new player you can try if you are up to the challenge. If you like the challenges, it will be hard, just I'm telling you. So as a new player, hard or normal is good. Now tutorial will be there. You want to do it, your choice, but if you're booting first time the game, you should do tutorial. Okay, so one more thing, that let me just take this, and you can randomize, confirm, yes. Okay, now there are the archetypes. Now you can choose anyone, it doesn't matter, because everything you can get in the game later on. Every trait which these individually have, every item, everything you can get within 1 or 2 hours of the game, so it doesn't matter. But choosing ex-cultist is advisable because it has one trait. That trait is called spirit, and that helps in mod power generation. Mod power is the power, special abilities that you can use, so it helps in that. So you can use anyone, all are good, and you can choose anyone, it doesn't matter. But for a slight 5% advantage or something like that, you can use ex-cultist. So okay, so I've selected this. Now if you have made the character, you can delete it. Just see there, so you can delete the character. Now why would you like to delete a character? Well, your choice, who knows. Okay, so now this is my hardcore character. I've actually completed my hardcore run. This is a new character I made for fresher. So this now uh, on hardcore mode, if you want to join game, you can only join friends game. Only friends can play with you on hardcore. You cannot play on public. Or and here also, if you want to play, you can invite your friends or you can go offline. The only two options are here. Now this is my main character. This has been grinded. I do not have any DLCs, but I will tell you how to access those DLCs. But I do not have DLCs because money. Okay, so uh, this is my main character. As you can see, it is gear score 20. Now I'll explain what is that in a minute. So you can play the game, you can invite your friends. I have only one friends only. You can go public. That means when you will play, anyone can join your game. Up to 3 players total, you plus 2. So or offline, your choice. I keep it on friends only because on apocalypse I just like to play alone. Okay, now when you create your character, after going through the tutorial and everything, you can join games. To join any public game, just click on join game, and you can here you can see your friends game. Right now none of my friends is playing, so it is no session. Public games. Now public games, you can see that there are difficulties. Since I'm on highest difficulty, I have apocalypse. But if you're on lower difficulties, it opens like that. If you're playing on normal, only normal lobbies will be shown. If you're playing on hard plus normal will be shown. If you're playing on nightmare plus hard plus normal will be shown. If you're on apocalypse, all the lobbies will be shown. Now these are lobbies or Steam and Epic players only because I'm on Epic. So yeah, from here you can access. Okay, uh, credits quit, now settings are here. You can change your language, whichever language. Controls, you can see the controls and do whatever feels like it. So uh, you can change your controls as per your needs. Audio settings are here. Video settings. Now uh, in this game you want to prioritize performance over graphics because the graphics of this game are good, but they're not something extraordinary that you want to go after. But performance is very important because you are dodging the bosses, and one mistake and you are dead. If you are playing on difficulties like nightmare or apocalypse, then one mistake will be too much. So FOV, you can modify your FOV. FPS, I've limited my FPS to 120 because there was some stuttering problem on higher FPS. Foliage quality, effects. Now one thing is you can see these settings in real time. I'll show you how in a minute. So these are the display mode. You can just read the settings and know what to do. You can create. Now gameplay. Now these ones, some people don't like the helmet, like that duck looking helmet I had on my character. Some people don't like that, so you can turn on off the player helmet. So it will be there, but you won't be able to see it. You will see the face only. And other settings, you can, they are simple settings, so you can just read them and know, set them according to. Okay, now uh, let's go in the character. Okay, so let's play game. Loading takes a little more time on my system. I don't have SSD, it is hard disk. So now as you can see, this is the main hub. This is Vault 13. Everything happens here. Okay, so here in Vault 13, and there are the two important merchants. This, she will sell you the mods, and him, he will upgrade your weapons and armor. So these two are important ones. Then rest is all NPCs and everything. This is the main crystal. um, I'll come back to it. Now consumables are very important if you're playing on higher difficulties, and this guy sells them. If you want, if you're short on materials and you're starting the character, so she will be helpful, but later on you'll have so much materials you won't need her, but it's good to visit her and take materials. Now Whispers, he sells you the skins. If you have the DLCs, you can buy the skins and other stuff also using the glowing fragments. So he's basically cosmetic merchant. Now she root mother, you will get her only after a particular mission in the start of the game only. There is a church mission. When you will save her, she will come here and she will increase your dragon hearts. Dragon hearts are like Estus Flask in Dark Souls. Okay, so in the there is my health bar, and above health bar you can see there is Q and 10. This 10 number is the number of charges I have. So when I press Q, the charges are reducing. So these are like Estus Flask. Initially you will get 3, but after, when you can use the Luminite crystals, so she will increase your charges, and you can go to 10. Now there are secrets in this. If you want to get a special gun, so you can look up. If you want, you can get a special gun and other things.
Good to see.
Okay, now let me show the inventory. So when you press escape, this is the menu you get. Okay, first of all, options are same: language, controls, audio, video, gameplay, system. In system you can choose the session type, friends, public, everything. Now one thing, remember, do not exit the game just like that. Because sometimes I've seen that players progress is lost because they just quit the game. Please do not quit the game. Whenever you want to safely exit the game, just click on exit to main menu. From the main menu you can exit, so it will save your progress, otherwise there will be problems. Okay, map. Whichever region you will visit, you can see the map from here. Traits. Now traits are the most important thing in this game. You can get the best of the armors, best of the guns. Nothing matters more than traits. This is the real problem, and every trait can be maxed out. Do not worry that which trait I have to prioritize, or every trait can be maxed out. See, I do not have DLCs, otherwise I can go to trait 1000, but right now I have the base game, and only there is one trait missing, so I will get to 780. I have to get that, but rest every my trait is maxed, and I have 62 trait points extra. So you will max out every trait, so do not worry about it. Which you can prioritize some traits like vigor, endurance, elder knowledge, everything you can read about them. Like you can press X and it will tell what does it do. So you don't worry, if you grind the game you will max everything out. Now inventory. Quest items will be specifically to your campaign mission. These will change as per your campaign. Materials are the materials you need for upgradation, etc. Consumables are the things from that merchant, so these are very important if you are playing on higher difficulties. Very important. Now character. There are two ring slots. As you can see, this is my hardcore rings. I've completed the hardcore, so each ring has their effects, and you can just choose whichever ring you want. Now if you get any DLC ring and you do not have them, so it will be grayed out. I cannot use this because DLC is written. So basically DLC is like just a key that the system knows everything is downloaded on the game. So if you buy a DLC, it is just unlocked, so there is no something extra happening. Okay, you can equip 2 keys. Here are amulets. Each amulet has some effect, and